Alright, so what we have here is 4 different agents, one in each corner of the map. Each of them is running a DQN, and they have their own set of behaviors and stuff, and all of them are trained using double DQN, prioritize experience replay, and also set score normalization. Their input vector is pretty much, we can actually pop it up here so you guys can actually see what the input vector is. So the input vector right now is first of all the actor's location, or the distance to the goal, and we have the rotations to the goal. And other than that, we also have the actor's own rotation. We have a couple of traces, distances to objects around the actor, and we have all the enemies that it can see, where both those enemies' distance to the agent itself and rotation. Other than that, we are filling, because we can only see those agents that the agent can physically see, because we have a camera inside of each of the agents and a stimuli source on the other ones. So we actually get only the information from, that the agent can see, this to make sure that if somebody's playing against him, he doesn't just randomly know where somebody are before they have seen it. They wouldn't feel very good to play against. So what we do with those other inputs, because we have to fill up the network, or else the calculations wouldn't work. So we just fill them with dummy data, and then we just set score to figure out, you know, when the offset is, so it understands so the neural network understands it better. Also, it will understand eventually that those values are just signs that the agent is not there, or there's no enemies around, so there's no need to shoot, for example. Other than that, we have the set of behaviors that I talked about, which we have right here. We have rotate smoothly, it rotates to the right, I think, and then rotates to the left by 10 degrees. And then we have move direction forwards, it moves a bit fast, it moves a bit slower right and left, and then it moves a lot slower backwards, and then it also moves kind of very slow in the direction of the goal. Other than that, we have shoot at the closest target, which pretty much calculates what the closest target is that it can actually see. If it can't see any target, it will just shoot straight forward. Other than that, we have jump, and then we have, yeah, the one I talked about, move very slowly towards the goal in this case. Then we have the game mode, which is pretty much what they're getting rewarded for and what they are getting punished for. So each of the agents' objective or goal is to move towards this point right here, as I have marked. When they move here and stand here for 10 seconds, they get a reward, and all the other agents get punished, and all of them gets sent back to their spawn. Other mechanics we have, if they move off the point, they save the time they have of them, unless somebody else is standing on the point, then they'll obviously lose it. And if 2 people are standing at a point at the same time, none of them are gaining any reward. And also, if they kill each other or shoot each other, they respawn at their spawn location and get a small punishment, and the guy that shot them will get a small reward. Other than that, let's just start it, and you guys can see it. Right now I have one of them that I have trained, and you guys can see the other one are just pretty much random. So you see this guy right there is the one I've trained. He spawns over there, he runs over. He's very good at actually finding where the point is and stuff like that. And then he runs over, and all the other guys get respawned. There we go, and all of them goes to the spawn location. So yeah, that's pretty much it. This is running at 3x speed, just to show you guys more at a smaller amount of time. So if we stop that, and now we can use all the weight that we trained for this guy on the other agents, just to see that, for example, they have some problems figuring out when to shoot and stuff like that. Hopefully with a higher mini batch size and a higher or a more dense network, hopefully they'll be able to learn stuff like that as well. I'll probably be just running some tests on that this week and see, hopefully if they'll be able to get a little bit smarter training against other trained agents. So yeah, I want to show you guys the weights for all of them. or now they're just using the same weight as the fighter that we saw was the most intelligent one. So we just rerun it and we eject out of our person, and you can see right now they're using the weights. So you see they have some problem shooting each other. They do it at times, so they've kind of learned, but they haven't fully made the connection yet. So I think with a little bit of tweaking, hopefully they should be able to be more consistent with their shooting of enemies. Right now, as you see, they've learned that they should rotate on it though to get more information when they're first on the point, and they've learned like when they first see someone they shoot most of the time, but it's not super consistent yet or intelligent yet, and hopefully we'll be able to make it, well, more intelligent in the coming days. And that's pretty much it.